Penny Jane Love here, bringing you a wig review from Lori's Lemonade Stand, a wig boutique. Today I'm doing a wig review on the Rene of Paris Velvet Wavez in the color Polar Sky. Okay, Velvet Wavez has a lace front, and I'm going to get up close so you can see it. It's not a bad lace front. You can see the lace a little bit, but I do feel like it blends in pretty well with my skin tone. Now it is not rooted, and it has a monofilament center part. Again, I don't like center parts. I like side parts on me better. That's probably the biggest reason why I didn't fall in love with the wig, is I don't love where the part is at, but it looks pretty natural. You know, if you have hair, I don't. I have a little bit, but if you have hair, it might show a little bit through there. You might need to wear a cap with it, but for all in all, I think it looks pretty natural. Again, it has the center monofilament part. The part is pretty wide, so you can move it a little bit if you want. These fibers are the heat-friendly synthetic fibers. They're heat-friendly up to 350 degrees, and they feel pretty soft and smooth. I don't know how, I haven't owned a Rene of Paris wig, so I'm not sure how the heat-friendly fibers stand up and last compared to other heat-friendly fibers. So I can't really give you any feedback on that. If you know and you want to put in the comments, that would help a lot. Again, the fibers are very smooth and soft. They're not the absolute softest I've ever felt, but they feel nice. I mean, they're not itchy at all. They feel nice laying against my face. So, you know, they seem like they're a good quality. Now, this is a relatively heavy wig, I think, especially for a mid-length wig. It weighs 5.69 ounces. And it's a little bit warm, but I think that's good for the winter time. I don't know about you guys. I like, my head gets really cold in the wintertime, especially when I'm bald. So I like to have nice warm wigs. So if you're looking for a nice warm wig with a closed cap, this would be a great option, or any in this Muse collection I think would be a good option. The lengths of it are pretty much all the same. There's not any real layers or textures in it. Again, it's a good amount of hair. You know, it's not too little, it's not too much, so I think the amount of hair is good, and you're not going to find a lot of permatease in it. It looks pretty natural. You can see it sits pretty flat up here on top. So, all right, let's talk about these lengths. So, this wig is pretty much the same length all the way around. The fringe and the crown are 13 inches. Let me show you that. And the nape is 5 inches. Okay, let's talk about this color. So, this color is pretty much an unrooted, uniform pastel sky blue color. It doesn't look real silvery to me, so if you want a true blue that doesn't appear to be silver in any way, this would be a good choice for you. Again, this is a limited edition, so I'm not sure how long this wig will be out, or these colors will be out, but I think this is a really fun color. I saw one review that someone did where she put some gemstones on her face, and it looked really cool. And if you're going to be like an ice queen or something for the upcoming holidays, this would be a great wig for that. Now, I will say that it isn't itching me at all, and it does feel pretty comfortable the longer that I've had it on, so I feel like maybe it's starting to mold to my head some. I'm assuming that this is an average size cap. It didn't say on the paperwork that I got in, but I'm going to assume that it is. And again, it's not itchy at all. It's pretty comfortable. It might be a little bit warm if you don't like really warm wigs. But the comfort and everything of the wig is pretty good. The only other complaint I would have is if I was going to keep this wig for myself, I would want to steam this part back to kind of keep the bangs and hair out of my face, because I do feel like I've spent a lot of time pushing this part of the hair out of my face. So, all right, let's talk about the cap next. Okay, let's talk about this cap. So it does have a lace front. Now, this lace is, I would say it's a little bit stiff, but it's not, I didn't find the cap to be itchy. I didn't find the lace to itch. So I felt like the lace did a pretty good job of blending in and looking natural. Again, you have a pretty wide monofilament part, so you could move the part a little bit if you wanted to. It's a closed cap, so I will say on the cap is definitely warm, but for the winter time I think that's good. I had a little bit of problem with the fit of this cap because I am very flat in the back, and I felt like it was kind of gapping up a little bit right here, but I think that's because of my flat head and not being rounded. I don't think it'll fit everyone like that. It has the ear tabs, which have the metal stays in them, and they are covered with this same kind of velvety material that's all over the cap. It also has the velvety covered extended nape and the Velcro adjusters. Now, I will say I didn't move the Velcro adjuster since this isn't my wig. I usually don't like to do too much to it, but I think that the cap would feel a little bit better if I had tightened it up a little bit, because it was feeling like it was a little bit big right back in here in the back of my head, the lower part of my head. It felt like it was gapping up a little bit too big. But again, you know, it's not a light wig. It weighs 5.69 ounces, which is for a middle-length wig, it's a little bit heavy. I have longer wigs that weigh less than that, but it wasn't uncomfortable at all. So, and it was warm. This cap is nice and warm. I like the cap. I don't feel like it fit me as well as some other caps, but I have a weird head too, I think. I also felt like the ear tabs didn't quite hit me right where I would want them to. I felt like they came a little bit down lower into my ears, and so it wasn't a perfect fit for me. I did look, this is an average size, so, but all in all, it was a pretty comfortable cap. So I'm going to show you again this way. You know, again, it's a nice piece, and I think it's a part of the limited edition Muse Collection. It only comes in like a purple, a kind of a black color in this polar sky color. So, okay, let's talk about styling her next. Okay guys, let's talk about styling. So I could get my glasses in here just fine. I don't have any problem with my glasses. Now, there are definitely some styling options with this wig. This wig looks really cute with a hat. Look at that. Isn't that cute? And you definitely, with having that lace front, can pin these bangs back. In fact, that's probably the way that I would wear it if I wore this out, would be with these bangs pinned back, because they do bug me a little bit. So you could definitely, whoops, pin those bangs back some. And I think you could put a scarf, wear a scarf, put it underneath and kind of tie it up here, or you could even wear a headband with it. And because the fibers are synthetic and heat friendly, you could style it with a curling iron or style it with some hair dryer. So there's definitely some styling options. Now this again is a limited series. It only comes, I did look, and it only comes in 3 colors. So I think it's meant to be a fun wig, to have fun maybe over the fall and the holidays. And that's what you should do with this type of wig, is have a good time with it. It's a fun wig, and it's definitely one that I think some people will really like a lot, especially during the holidays. So thank you so much for watching this wig review. This wig review was brought to you by Lori Powell, the owner of Lori's Lemonade Stand, a wig boutique. Lori's Boutique is located at 13980 Guidera Drive in Rancho Cucamonga, California. The phone number is 909-803-0310. The website is loris-lemonade-stand.com, and you can email Lori at loris-lemonade-stand.com. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.